morning. Find yourself sitting back in your chair. Just relax against the back of the chair. Pretend you're laid back in your lazy boy at home. Let your hands rest in your lap. You could be palms down or palms up, whatever seems natural for you. We'll just take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Now if it's comfortable, let your eyes close, but if you'd rather leave your eyes open, that's fine too. We're going to focus for just a few minutes on our breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathing in. Exhale, letting go. Letting go of tightness, letting go of stiffness. Inhale, softening. Exhale, letting go of stress, letting go of tension. Inhaling, relaxing. Exhaling, letting go of worry, fear, anxiety. Inhaling, more peaceful. Exhale, we're slowing down the breath. Inhale, we're slowing down the body. Exhale, we're slowing down the mind. Inhale, we're slowing down our busy day. Continue to breathe slowly. We're slowing it down to each and every breath we take. As we move through our class this morning, we'll stay focused on our breathing. We'll stay focused on our movement. When we connect breath to movement, we connect mind to body. And when we're focused on the breath, we're focused in the present. We're not worrying about the future. We're not reliving the past. We're here now, in the body, in the breath, in the moment, in the pose, feeling what we're feeling. If your mind starts to wander, that's okay. That's what minds like to do. If you catch yourself wandering, just bring it back. Bring it back to the sound of your breath. Bring it back to noticing the sensation of the pose. We'll use our yoga poses today to help increase our flexibility, improve our balance, increase our strength. And a little extra hidden prize in yoga is a little extra peace of mind. So let's begin. Inhale and exhale. We can open our eyes. Good morning again. Let your hands come together. Inhale, leaning on the back of the chair. Let your arms open wide. Exhale, let your hands meet. Moving to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, stretch wide. Exhale, bring your hands in. Good. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale. So we have these wonderful chairs that we're sitting in. They're nice and comfortable and padded. The chair is a wonderful prop to use for yoga. The back of the chair supports our back so we can have a moment to stretch our front. Stretching the muscles on the front side of the body is something we don't do very often, something that we could use a little more of. So once more, inhale wide and exhale narrow. Good, let it go. It's time to sit up in our chair. Sit up nice and tall. So we're not leaning back, we're not leaning forward, we're right up in the middle. Leave your feet about hips width apart. And let's circle our shoulders up, back, and around. Just relax your shoulders. Try to work through any tension, any tightness you're feeling there. Good. Now we'll leave our shoulders down, but turn your thumbs to point out. As the thumbs point out, the arms rotate. It reminds us to engage our shoulder blades. So these are our good posture muscles. Shoulders are down and relaxed, but shoulder blades are squeezing toward each other. This is mountain pose. seated. From mountain pose, we'll do some sweeping breath. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, palms together, prayer hands come right into the chest. Then pause at the chest and reverse that movement. Inhale, stretch straight up. Exhale, palms down. We're going to start again, that whole movement. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, prayer hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Exhale, reach wide. Good. Move with your breath. Inhale, stretching, stretching, stretching. Exhale, find center. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale to open wide. Always reaching through our fingertips. Inhale, try to touch the sky. Exhale, find your heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. This time when your hands come down, I want you to grab the back of the chair. There we go. Now, if you can, walk your hips a little more forward. Walk your feet a little more forward so we're on the front edge of the chair. Now separate your feet slightly. We'll do what's called chest expansion. Think of squeezing your shoulder blades back and letting your chest come forward. So think of this picture. You're running a race, and in order to finish the finish line, we can't touch that finish tape with our hands. We've got to break through with our body. So those racers often lunge their chest forward to break that tape. So you're lunging across the finish line, but really we're stretching some tight muscles that don't get stretched enough. Take a deeper breath and let it go. All right, relax your shoulders. We're still on the front edge of our chair with our feet maybe shoulder width apart. I want us to rest our hands on our thighs, and we'll do some poses called cat and cow. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back and lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your chin, look to the floor and round your spine. Inhale, we're looking forward or upward. Exhale, we're looking down. Let's continue and move with your breath. It may feel like our head is doing the exercise, but this exercise is really for your back, for your spine. Let your breath lead the way. You can go slowly, you can go quickly, whatever seems natural for you. So we're stretching our back muscles, warming up our back muscles, limbering up our spine a little bit. And this type of exercise is one that yoga says we should try to do every day. Warm up our spine. Let's do one more, inhaling on the up and exhaling on the down. Good, now come back up to sitting tall. We're going to bring our feet in and sit more toward the middle of the chair. Beautiful. Again, we're not leaning back, we're not leaning forward, we're just sitting as tall as we can. Let's step our feet wide. Open up your knees. Try to get comfortable with your feet wide. While we let our hips do a little stretching, we'll do some breathing. Inhale, circle up with both hands. Exhale, circle down, sunflower breath. So we're tracing a big circle. But if you're someone who's had a shoulder injury or perhaps had a shoulder surgery, and you're only comfortable doing this with one arm, then just do it with one arm. We need to honor our limitations. You could also just make your circle much smaller. Only move in a way that's comfortable for you. If something hurts, don't do it. Inhale up. We're going to morph into sun god pose. Let our fingertips touch overhead and let our palms open wide facing the sky. That's it. Inhale, let your hands float up. Imagine your arms are weightless. Exhale, let your arms open wide. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. We're breathing and moving. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, sun god. Now let's give our arms a moment to rest. Rest your hands on your legs. Trunk rotation. We're going to move our body around in a circle. You can support yourself with your hands on your legs. And as we're seated, we'll let our hips have a chance to warm up. So at the East Y, there's one chair that squeaks. invariably. Somebody gets the squeaky chair. I'm thinking all of these chairs are squeaky chairs because I'm hearing the squeak. Good, now go the other way around. Breathe as you move. For each circle, give yourself one inhale and one exhale. And just notice what's stretching. If we had one job today, it's to be aware. Be aware of what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. Go inside your body. Feel your poses from the inside out. Good, we're coming up nice and tall. We have one more pose to do with these wide legs, and it's 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach up and out through your fingertips. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Again, let your breath start the movement and you follow. We're trying to breathe through our nose because nasal breathing slows us down a little bit. Breathing through the nose helps to warm and moisten the air before it hits the lungs. And breathing through the nose gives us a little sound in the back of the throat where we can bring our focus when we want to focus inward. One more, inhale and exhale. Relax those arms, relax those legs, walk those feet in. So these are relatively tall chairs. If you find that it's not comfortable, that your feet don't quite want to hit the floor, you're feeling any rubbing on the back of the leg, you could get blocks and put your feet on blocks so the chairs become a little more comfortable. All right, feet on the floor. Slow motion, 1 foot at a time. You could rest your hands on your thighs or you could hold the chair. We're going to lift one leg at a time in slow motion. Right foot. Inhale, the foot comes forward. Exhale, we slowly lower it. That's it. Inhale to lift and reach through that heel. Exhale. So in yoga, we're not so concerned about height as we are about length. Always thinking about lengthening the body. So imagine that as you reach forward through that heel, you could grow your leg a little longer. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more like this. Inhale. Beautiful. Now let those feet rest. This time around, when we lift the right foot, we're going to lift the left hand, and vice versa. So we have two brain hemispheres. The right side of the brain controls movement on the left side of the body, and vice versa. When we're using both sides of the body at the same time, it's a brain exercise. We're getting our brain to both sides to talk to each other. So first, find your tall spine. Pull your navel in. Engage your abdominal muscles and feel like your spine is straight and tall. Now, right foot, left hand. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lower down. And we're going in slow motion so you can really get the strength benefit, right? 5,000 years ago, they didn't have weights. Maybe they lifted rocks, I don't know. But they didn't have Nautilus machines and the like. They found a way to exercise their bodies using just their body weight. So yoga is kind of ingenious that way. Inhale. Exhale, breathing through the nose. Feel the length through the fingertips. Feel the length through the foot. One more for each side. You're doing great. Nice control. One more. Beautiful. Let that foot rest. Let's just take a nice breath. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, palms down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. How are we doing? So far, so good? You're looking good. All right. Seated. Come a little bit further forward on your chair. Let your feet separate slightly. I'm going to warm up the spine a little more with twisting. For today's twist, tuck your pointer finger under your thumb. Stretch those fingers out so those hands are active. We'll bend our elbows on either side, and the hands will take us where we want to go. Inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Close your eyes, get your arms moving, but let your whole body go with it. We're closing our eyes so we do away with the dizzy factor. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Twist and breathe. You could go slow, you could go fast, whatever feels right for you. That's it. This is one more way that our spine wants to be warmed up. Good, now come to the middle, inhale. Exhale, drop your hands, open your eyes, look at the floor, look at your feet. You can look at one foot or the other, but look down. Take a deeper breath. Let it go. Good. Sometimes when we feel the least bit dizzy, looking down can be grounding. So that's what we're doing now. And we're lifting our face to face forward. Let your feet come under you. Sit to the middle of the chair. Tuck those pointer fingers one more time and bend those elbows. A nice chest expansion. Inhale, lift your elbows wide. Exhale, lift your elbows narrow. Good. Inhale, lift and open up the chest. Exhale, lift and fold. So think of yourself like you're breaking out of an egg. You're spreading your wings, and then you're folding up back into your little cocoon. This is a whole body exercise. It may seem like it's just about our arms, but it's arms, it's shoulders, it's chest, it's back, it's everything, and the breath. Beautiful, one more. Good, relax, relax, and come up. Beautiful. I need us once more to sit forward on the chair and separate our feet about shoulder width. We're going to continue. Thumbs up, palm faces palm. First and foremost, find your tall spine, and in this instance, we're not bending our spine at all. Pretend there's a steel rod in your spine. So to hinge, we move from the hip. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, lean forward a little. Good. Inhale, reaching through the hip joint, keeping our back perfectly straight. Looking good. Now, again, ask yourself, what am I feeling? Where am I feeling it? Inhale to lean back, exhale to lean forward. Sometimes when I do this first thing, I feel like the Tin Man. Give me that oil can. I want to oil up those hips a little bit so I can move a little more freely. Now, the added bonus of this pose is as we lean slightly forward, the back side of the rib cage puts a gentle pressure on the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So we're giving our kidneys a little massage. One more, inhale back and exhale forward. Sitting up tall, take a breath and let it go. So sit up in the middle of your chair. If you're using blocks, you may need to put one out here because we're going to step this leg out to the side. We want to lift this leg up and let it be out to the side. There we go. We're going to move through some seated yoga poses. This one's called Warrior Two. So inhale, let your arms open wide. Exhale, let your hands float back down. Turning our head to watch our right fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Beautiful. Now, if you can, let those arms stay up there and focus on your right hand. Take a few deep breaths. Feel this, oh, you look great. Feel the stretch from one hand all the way through to the other hand. So we're stretching arms, we're opening up the chest. Yoga calls the heart center. Take some deep breaths. Nice focusing. Let that hand come down. We're going to lean on our right leg, but with our left thumb pointing to the sky, we'll raise the left arm. Inhale, lean to the right. Exhale, bring it back down. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch through your fingertips. Exhale, let it come back. Again, only go as far as you're comfortable. So if you have any shoulder limitation, we need to honor that. Any body limitation at all, we need to honor that. Good, now let yourself stay leaning to the right. You could rest on the palm of your hand, or you could turn your palm up and rest on your arm, whatever seems more comfortable. Breathing, stretching. This is side angled pose. You have a choice to look either down towards your foot, or straight ahead toward the wall, or up towards your hand. It doesn't matter which way you look as long as your head and neck are comfortable. Take a deeper breath. Let that hand come down. Way to hold that pose. Now look into your right palm and we'll move into reverse warrior. Inhale, stretch the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, let them come back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shorten. Reaching through our right fingertips, you could look up, but you don't have to. You could just look out the window. Let that hand stay up there and take a few deep breaths. This is reverse warrior pose, seated. Good, let that hand come down. Now, just for today, we're going to turn and face that way. So bring your leg over, sit side saddle in your chair. Good, feet on the floor or on the block. We're going to take both hands and hold on to the back of the chair. Sitting tall, tall is important. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, use your hands to help you twist a little toward the back of the room. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, spiral your spine a little bit further. So it's inhaling tall. Exhaling, twisting, twisting, twisting. Take another deep breath. And feel what's stretching. This is seated spinal twist. Good, we're letting go. And we're walking our feet to face forward. I'll never let you go home lopsided. If we do something on the right side, you can pretty much bet we're going to be doing it on the left side. So let's step this left foot out there. Beautiful, you step the leg without letting the body follow. And we're going to flow through warrior two on the left side. Inhale, let your arms open up. Exhale, let your hands float down nice and slow with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Again, feel like your arms are weightless. Imagine your hand is like a leaf on a breeze, and the wind just blows under that leaf and raises it up effortlessly. Now this time, if it's okay with your arms, let them stay open. Fix your gaze on your left fingertips and take a few deep breaths. Warrior two, seated. Beautiful. Take another breath. Let those hands relax. Now, resting our left hand on the leg, we'll turn our right thumb up and lean to the left. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, returning. Beautiful. Inhale, feel that whole side opening up. Yeah, just what the doctor ordered to stretch those tight spaces. Inhale. Exhale. This time, stay there. You can stay resting on the palm of your hand or turn your hand up and rest on your forearm. Giving yourself a little bit of support so we can really stretch that right side. And how good does that feel? Take a deeper breath. Beautiful. Let it come down. Grab the chair. We're looking into the left hand and moving into reverse warrior. Inhale up. Exhale down. We could call this reverse warrior flow. Inhale. Exhale. Continue on your own. So anytime that we're moving with the breath and flowing in and out of the poses, it's called flow, yoga flow. So if someone were to ask you, what kind of yoga do you do in chair yoga? You can say we do vinyasa flow. Let that hand stay up there. Vinyasa just means pose. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Let those hands come down. And once, we're going to turn to face the other way. Sitting sideways in our chair with our feet on the floor and our spine nice and tall. Hold on to the back of your chair and help yourself to twist toward the back of the room. Inhale, long spine, long neck. Exhale, twist a little more. Only go to a place where you're comfortable, but feel your spine lengthening and stretching, spiraling and opening up space. Good, we're letting go. That was seated spinal twist. Let's all face forward. Come and sit more on the front of your chair and let your feet come apart. Once more, imagine that steel rod in your spine so your back is perfectly straight and tall. Let your hands rest on your legs for support. Inhale, tall. Exhale, lean a little bit forward. Beautiful. Inhale, long, straight spine. Exhale, flat back leans a little forward. So we've opened up our knees to make a little space for our body to lean into it. But we don't want to go too far. We don't want that head to drop down. We're not looking through our legs. We're still keeping our head higher than our heart. We're keeping our heart higher than our hips. Good. Now sit up tall, take a breath. Let it go. We're going to add some arms to this and do an airplane pose flow. Let your palms face forward. On the inhale, the palms face the sky. On the exhale, the palms face the floor, and we lean a little bit into the pose. Good. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, flat back, leaning over. You got it. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, reach your fingertips behind you. Beautiful. Help yourself through this flow a few more times. Feel like your fingertips first want to touch the front wall, and then they want to touch the back wall. Beautiful. One more. This time, stay in your pose. This is airplane pose. We're leaning forward, but we're reaching back. Notice your arms engaged, your shoulder muscles, your upper back. This is your good posture muscle. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Help yourself to sit up. Come sit up in the chair. Shake your arms, let them relax. Good. Now hands on our thighs. We have just a few more seated poses. Shoulder shrug. Before we do shoulder shrug, align your spine. Think of your spine as a stack of blocks, wooden blocks. And for them to stay in a nice tall tower, they have to be stacked directly on each other. All right. With that tall spine, now pretend you're a soldier at attention and pull your chin in slightly like you're wearing that chin strap. So we feel our long neck. Good. Now just let those shoulders rise and fall. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, shrug, exhale, drop. Sniff in, sniff out. We're sniffing through our nose, short and sweet. We're not holding it for a very long time. Each time you let those shoulders drop, think of letting go. Drop your problems. Drop whatever it is that you're worried about. Drop whatever's bothering you. Just let it go. Last one. Relax. Let those shoulders rest down away from our ears. We're extending our right hand out in front of us. We're taking our left hand, reaching under, grabbing that arm, and pulling it down into our chest. Shoulder stretch. Ah, doesn't that feel good? We've done a lot of warming up for the arms and shoulder muscles. Now is a good time to stretch them. Take a few deep breaths. Pulling that arm down into the chest, letting go of any tightness in the shoulder, upper arm, upper back. Take another breath. Beautiful. We're letting that arm go. Extend your other arm. Reach under, grab that arm and pull it down into your chest. Let that hand relax. Take some deep breaths. Relaxing, stretching, opening space. If yoga didn't have the name yoga, I think it would be appropriate to call a class to find space in the body, right? We're always trying to open up spaces, get rid of tightness. Take a deeper breath. And let it go. Relax those arms again. Sit all the way back in your chair. We're going to conclude class the same way we began. Palms together. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, cross your arms. Let one hand grab the opposite shoulder. Grab the opposite shoulder, give yourself a hug. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. And give yourself that squeeze. Job well done. Inhale, widen. Exhale, cross. One last time. Inhale, big. And exhale, squeeze. Good. Now let your hands rest in your lap. If it's comfortable, let your eyes simply close. Inhale slowly through the nose. Exhale slowly through the nose. Inhale, slowing down the breath. Exhale, letting go. Inhale. Exhale, letting go of tightness, stiffness, tension. Inhaling, relaxing. Exhaling, letting go of regret, resentment, disappointment, guilt, letting go of the past. Inhaling, present. Exhaling, letting go of worry, fear, anxiety, letting go of the future. Inhaling, present. Continue to breathe, and with each exhale, let go of what no longer serves you. With each inhale, drink in more peace and relaxation. Let's bring our awareness to the muscles of the head. We're relaxing the forehead. We're softening the temples. We're relaxing the muscles around the eyes, the muscles around the mouth. Soften the chin, soften the jaw. Relax the muscles at the back of the neck. Let the shoulders soften. Arms relax. Tension leaves the hands through the fingertips. Relax the back, upper back, middle back softens, lower back sinks. Hips soften. Abdominal muscles relax. Internal organs rest. Legs relaxed. We let tension leave the feet through the tips of the toes. We let ourselves be completely relaxed. Thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Let the thoughts float by. Bring awareness to the spaces between the thoughts. Let the spaces become bigger. Slowly begin to bring yourself back. Take a deeper breath. Notice feeling in your hands and feet. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deeper breath. Circle your wrists. Move your ankles. Wake yourself up. Take a deeper breath. Accept the present moment as if you requested it. Always work with it, not against it. Let it become your friend and ally, not your enemy. Accept the present moment as if you had chosen it, and it will miraculously transform your whole life. My spirit honors your spirit. Namaste. Namaste.